Huh? Jubilee.
Mistake.
You guys decide, okay? I'm doing magic.
I thought it's MTG, Magic the Game.
No. X-Men. Yeah.
Ilyana Rasputin.
A Jubilee cover, right?
Yeah, you can do it in Jubilee.
What if I don't want to?
Then what do you want to do?
Beast.
You do Juggernaut? Alright, challenge accepted. Okay?
Sabertooth.
Mohawk Road.
Jubilee, okay. Alright. Okay.
I'll do Cyclops.
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 Yes.
Another rude character. Wait, you're right.
This question for everybody. Do you have any dream projects that you can have? That you would maybe want to draw a cover for, or any other, maybe create your own comic?
I do. I want to make my own comic.
Oh, really?
Yes, I'm planning to do a book with my friend. The concept is pretty silly, but it's like a slice of life kind of thing. Like a bunch of friends going on a adventure and all that. It's pretty childish, but
Okay. Okay. When are you going to finish it?
you don't ask that question.
It's finished when it's finished, right?
But anybody else, what are the maybe dream projects that you might want to create?
I think for me, the true dream project for myself would be doing my own creation, but not a comic like Leslie, but anything that I come up with and it becomes something that can sustain my livelihood. I think that's what every artist wants, if at all possible.
For me, I don't really have a dream project, but I do want to evolve my art and style. I think one of the best ways to do that is to do more original art, original characters and stuff like that, which I think it's hard to find time for sometimes, unfortunately. Yeah.
I want to create a character for Street Fighter.
You've done a few Street Fighter pictures, right?
Yeah, I'm drawing someone else's design. It's not my design, right? So,
Want your own fighter?
yes.
What would he or she be?
Yeah, what type of style?
I honestly have no idea. Until they ask me, I'll start thinking about it.
What about movies? What movies do you guys like to draw?
Movie stuff. Huh. Tough.
Nowadays, everything could be a movie, could be a comic, could be a game. So, when you say movies, such as
Back to the Future,
Back to the
Star
Future.
Wars, anything like that.
I think a bona fide Halo movie would be something I would love to work on. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But I mean, like, to give some context, when I was still like young and stupid, as Kendrick would put it, and in school, I always thought, my dream is to work for like Bungie, back then when they were working on Halo. Yeah.
I thought they've been talking about Halo movies.
The TV series, but yeah, I didn't bother.
And I'm hesitant.
I'd love to draw something from Mad Max.
Nice.
But unfortunately, I suck at drawing vehicles, so
AI.
There's a new one coming out.
yeah. That one has a lot of CG, right? CG, right?
Oh, yeah.
one, unfortunately.
I have a question for Archer.
Hey,
So I noticed that on the different materials, you're doing different shadings for different textures.
Yes.
Is there something you can do to study that, or is it just best to look at the photos and copy what
No.
you've seen?
everything that I do is based on fundamentals in art, so I need to understand the materials, how it react to lights. So simplify and stylize it according to the medium. That's why I teach in school anyway.
This is for everyone. How did you discover your certain style, the way you're artist?
Okay, let me answer first. Yeah, actually style is very much based on our exposure to different things. For example, most of us, actually all of us born in Asia, we are heavily influenced by anime, manga, and stuff. So our style is built on that. So after moving from Hong Kong to Singapore, we start to expose ourselves to, I start to expose myself to Western artworks. That's how I start to have the more Western influence into my art, to the point that now it's become a mixture or a fusion of East and West. So I think that's how I arrived in my style. But I always like to use this analogy that an art style is like a recipe in cooking. You can't just meditate at home and one day the style just descend on you. It doesn't work that way. You need to copy someone else's style to begin with. Just like when you want to cook something, you go to find a recipe that you do not own. And you try that person's recipe, and then you may realize, oh, this particular step, I don't quite like it. Let's try the other recipe of the same dish and try again. Oh, I kind of like this, but I prefer recipe A for this part, recipe B for that part, and you keep doing it, eventually get your own recipe. So that's how we get the art style, generally.
What's your favorite food?
Asian.
Is there a project you guys have worked on that you can either recently or in years past that you can just kind of pinpoint that and just, you know, think of that as just a very fond experience from concept to finishing, whether it be a cover, a game, a movie, whatever it may be, just something you remember very fondly?
Anyway?
What was the question again?
Fun project.
Yeah,
Recently,
a project
fun
that
project that you worked on.
may not have been a very popular project, just something that you thoroughly enjoyed doing, whether it just be a sketch for a fan, or a cover, or whatever it may be.
Okay, most recently would be the Tiger Cats cover. It's not a shameless plug. It's coming out in our booths tomorrow. But honestly, that was really a fun one for me. Because grew up watching the cartoons.